Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm the museum's educator. I've been with the San Bernardino County Museum for 4 years now, and I really love my job. A little background on myself: I have my master's in archaeology, which I got from Lund University in Sweden, where I focused on digital archaeology and the use of images to convey information. After graduating, I started substitute teaching at an international baccalaureate school. The plan was always to continue substitute teaching until I found a job in my field, but I quickly fell in love with teaching. So when I was offered a full-time position as an after-school program coordinator and classroom support teacher, I was very excited, to say the least. I worked with this school for 3 years, developing informal curriculum and dynamic opportunities for my students to explore the International Baccalaureate principles. In 2015, I finally made the move back to California. Once back, I started working as a paraprofessional for special education and began looking into getting my credentials. But a year later, I got my current job with the San Bernardino County Museum. I am so thankful that my career journey has led me to this point. Working in museum education is an unexpected but ideal and fulfilling career. I get to work across a wide range of disciplines and develop content around so many unique primary sources. Working for the San Bernardino County Museum, I have the opportunity to work in a lot of facets of museum education, from the logistical aspects of field trip reservations to developing new programs and everything in between. I'd like to show you some of my favorite parts of my job. Come on. The San Bernardino County Museum is an invaluable resource to our region's students in its ability to take subjects learned in the classroom and bring them to life. Part of the museum's mission is to spark curiosity, stimulate inquiry, and challenge assumptions. This is something I take into each program and curriculum that I develop. The museum serves over 18,000 students annually, and my goal with our on-site educational programming is to create an experience that causes students to think about a subject in a new way, to understand that no subject is stagnant, and that by asking questions and utilizing different perspectives, new information can always be learned, ultimately leading to a renewed sense of curiosity. We do this in a few ways here at the San Bernardino County Museum. One way is through our standard aligned discovery guides. These guides facilitate students' own exploration of our exhibits by offering compelling questions for students to seek answers to. For the younger grades, these guides are accompanied by a chaperone version as well, which allows the parent chaperones to take on an active role and help students get a deeper understanding of an exhibit's content. We also have our docent-led Discovery Cart Talks. These talks offer students the chance to engage in an interactive, hands-on activity and discussion. These activities highlight a specific topic within an exhibit and give students the chance to explore in a different way, providing a new perspective. Each year, the San Bernardino County Museum sees an increase in our school group attendance, so we need to constantly be thinking about ways to scale up our program opportunities, making sure that every student who walks through our doors is able to actively participate in their field trip experience. And one way we are doing this is through developing a line of Discovery backpacks. Once these backpacks are complete, teachers will have a myriad of tools at their disposal to facilitate activities and exploration within our different galleries. These activities will utilize primary sources, promote teamwork, and align to standards being taught in the classroom. San Bernardino County is home to about 400,000 students. So to make sure that the museum is able to reach as many students as possible, the Education Division started the Educational Loan Program. This program allows teachers to bring the museum into their classroom. Through carefully curated kits comprised of taxidermy specimens, artifact replicas, and standard-aligned inquiry-based lessons, the Educational Loan Program is a dynamic way to engage with museum content outside of a traditional field trip. This program has been running since 2017 and is growing every year, both in terms of the educators subscribing to the program and in terms of the available content. From the onset of this program, I have made it a point to establish a dialogue with teachers subscribing in order to better understand how these kits are being used in the classroom and what type of content is most relevant to today's teachers. This has created a collaborative community of educators where teachers have also begun including curriculum and activities that they have developed around these kits. Throughout all of these educational programs, I do my best to maintain an inquiry-based approach. This approach lets me tap into the original reason I fell in love with the field of archaeology. It's all about the objects and the different stories and discoveries you can make by asking questions and testing new perspectives. My hope is that this approach and my enthusiasm in developing these opportunities will be experienced by the students and help create a generation of lifelong learners. I have the privilege of managing the museum's living collection. I love working with the animals in this space and getting the chance to facilitate their interaction with our visitors. For many who visit, this might be their first encounter with some of the species that we house here, and it is so awesome to see the excitement as they observe these live animals up close. Each animal in the collection is so unique, all with their own personalities and quirks, and I love sharing these insights with our visitors. Promoting animal agency is a huge part of my work in this space. Through educating the public on the agency of our animals, my hope is that visitors will walk away with a new appreciation and perspective for the animals they encounter outside of the San Bernardino County Museum, whether that's with their own pets at home or the ones they see outside in nature. I'd like to introduce you to a few of my favorite animals. This is Sunny. Sunny is a 12-year-old bearded dragon. I love this guy because he has such a great energy. He is a very old dragon. They typically live between 7 to 10 years. So each day with him, it's so great to see how excited he gets when we let him out for exercise around the exhibit space or when it's cricket day. This is Tonka. We think Tonka is about 40 years old. Because he's a rescue, we're not very sure. He's a desert tortoise. I love this guy because he is so stubborn. I am definitely thankful that he hibernates for like half the year because when he is awake, he lets you know what he wants. If he wants to come out for exercise, he will tap on his door until you let him out. He is also a bottomless pit of hunger. So when he is out of hibernation, we need to be stocked up and ready with his favorite foods. This is Rocky. Rocky is a 4-year-old cockatiel. Have you ever just wished that your animals could talk to you? Well, Rocky's one of my favorites here because he does talk to me. Not so much with words, but his whistles definitely let me know what kind of mood he's in. He has different whistles that let me know when he's happy, when he's upset, and when he just wants some attention. Every morning when I open the exhibit, he is the first greeting I hear. And every evening when I close, he lets me know he's ready to guard this exhibit with his life. He may be small, but he has one big personality. So, thank you so much for letting me tell you a little bit about what I do here at the San Bernardino County Museum. It is really a privilege to bring our dynamic histories, cultures, and natural wonders to life through our educational programming. I am thankful for the opportunities I have to serve my community and focus on our county students through the work that I do, and to hang out with some cool animals.